I'm not trying to change anything. And you can't teach the Gypsy King anything about boxing. It's not possible. One of the most natural gifted boxers has ever been. So to try and change that or do something to teach me, it's not really going to work.
Come on, Prince, you come with me, mate.
Who is the fastest Avenger?
I don't know, what's the speed one called? He runs quick.
That's
Black
it.
Panther's not.
Well, he's probably the second fastest. Hulk's fast. Who's the strongest Avenger?
The man who came back from the brink of defeat, the real life superhero.
The bald man talking to me?
Wilder hasn't done anything that he didn't do before. Like, people say he's come on since he fought me. He had a fight with Ortiz. Okay, he beat an old guy, but he lost every round on the way to knocking him out.
He takes his time and picks that one shot. It works better for him.
He's happy to lose every round. He's happy to lose every single round on the way to knocking someone out.
It is crazy.
It's like a competition, isn't it? If he can lose every round and knock a guy out.
That's why you got to take him out.
He ain't gonna touch me this time. I'm gonna make him say no mas. Wilder will say no mas in this fight. When he can't land him in and making him look a right idiot. Looking back at all the great fights, this is the greatest fight of our era. By far. You know, you've got two undefeated world champions. 6'9" versus 6'7", a Brit versus an American, a talker versus a talker, an entertainer versus an entertainer, a pure boxer versus a pure puncher. This is the clash of styles. But I was looking back at all the great fights of the generations, and the great boxer always beat the great puncher. George Foreman, he was 40-0 with 37 KOs, and he was only 25 when he fought Muhammad Ali. The great boxer beat the great puncher that time. I don't think it's even a fair matchup, because I think they should match fighters against fighters. It makes for an exciting fight. But you get a great boxer versus a great puncher, and the boxer usually wins.
Your mum's so fat. Every time she turns around, it's her birthday.
Hey Prince, your mama's ugly.
Really?
Yeah.
She's your wife, so. Your mama's so fat. She uses the highway as a slip and slide. Your mama's so stupid. When she got locked in a grocery store, she starved to death.
So quick.
I wonder where he gets that from.
13.
Get off of here.
Prince is going to be a wrestling superstar. We can make that happen.
Soon I'll be the monster in one then. Because I beat Braun Strowman, just like you. And no one's going to beat me.
Good night. Good night. Get the hell out of here.
No.
We're in Phoenix. Obviously, the announcement of the fight was yesterday, so we're going to a football semi-final. There's going to be some media work, just putting the fight out there, really.
Fit on? Wait, jump on. Tyson. You good? We got everybody?
Just fire on. Stop being a wuss. Get on.
Move over, Prince.
Get on, Sugar Hill.
There's a big fan base in college football, so if we can connect to them, then hopefully we'll be able to pull a few more fans in.
So cool, man. Appreciate it. Good luck. God bless. All right.
God bless you.
Take care, man.
All
Stay
the
healthy.
best. Take it easy.
Very nice to meet you.
Tyson, Tom Rinaldi.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Thanks for doing this with us today.
No problem.
I know it's early.
That's not early for me.
Not for you. Okay.
I'm an early bird.
Okay.
Let's see the reptile noise. Now, let's see the helicopter. That does sound like a helicopter as well.
I'm going with my guy in the rematch.
Boom!
You know what's gonna happen, baby.
We're going to take you up on the set. We're just going to do a bump shot right now.
He wants Deontay Wilder, gonna get him. We are pleased to be joined by Tyson Fury. When I watched the first fight, I thought you were winning the fight.
Yeah.
Something went awry. When you look at that tape, what went wrong in your game plan?
It's not that something went wrong in my game plan. It's called heavyweight boxing. It's called one punch changes arm. And I paid the price, that was it. I backed up in a straight line and got clipped with a right hand, and it was good night at the end, and that was all she wrote. But then I rose from the canvas like a phoenix from the ashes to get back into him, shake him up and finish the fight, the stronger man.
How? How did you get up from that?
I really do not know. Wilder says he can cuss me. Maybe he did, who knows? I don't remember.
Best of luck to you. Really appreciate you spending some time with us. Tyson Fury getting ready to take on Deontay Wilder again.
Look out, baby, 'cause here I come. I gotta get me coat. Freeze it. Yes. Who's got the heating controls?
He's got a gift. He understands what his gift is. Immense power, freakish power. If you look at his body, if you look at his build, you wouldn't believe he carries that kind of power in that body. He does. He understands he does. And when he touches a guy, not even in the right spot, just in any spot, you see these guys go out.
My mindset going into this fight is all to play for, all to win, nothing to lose. Stay true to yourself, do the best you can, and that's it. I'm not really hoping for anything. Just hoping to be injury-free, fit and well on the night, ready to action, ready to go.
What is your name?
Prince.
Prince? I'm Al.
I'm getting my hands wrapped so I can hit the bag on the thing.
Open your hands wide. There you go.
I don't want him to start too early anyway, because if he started now, boxing, by the time he got to 11, 12, he'd be sick of it. Right, ready? Jab. 1, 2. 1, 2. Big right hook. Get it up. Big left hook. But who am I to kill someone's dream? Nobody. Nobody killed my dream. Push. Double that left hook up. Double the left hook. Push. Push. And again. Good boy. That's enough. That's all she wrote. Any more's pay-per-view.
I do not have a prediction for this fight. These guys are as dangerous as they've ever been in their careers, and they're both as confident as they've ever been in their careers. And for these guys to take this kind of risk a second time is commendable. And this is going to be an all-time great heavyweight fight.
They're all important fights, you know. But this one's a little bit more meaningful to me, I think the word would be, because we got unfinished business from last time and controversy and all that sort of stuff. So we're going to put the record straight. That's it. Hi, I'm Tyson Fury. Dan-dan-dan, dan-dan-dan, boom! That's going to be on Sports Centre.
Really, the Prince show.
I can hear him. The man who came back from the brink of defeat, the real life superhero.
Is the old man talking to me?
Your mama's ugly.
Really?
Yeah.
She's your wife, so.
You have your own show.
The Prince show. You're famous, man. What? You're famous.
That's the worst picture I've ever seen of him.
Yeah, we're going to change it out. We'll get you a couple.
That's terrible.
We'll get a couple for you to look at.
You look like you've been dragged through a bush, Dad. The picture looks like you've been dragged through a bush.
Backwards.
How would you describe his boxing style?
He boxes like a middleweight or a welterweight, a small guy, but he's the biggest guy in boxing. And for him to be able to do those things on that level with his size, his weight, being able to punch and being able to keep those kind of things up for 12 rounds is incredible.
What is your prediction for this fight?
My prediction for this fight is Tyson Fury, still undefeated. Tyson Fury, a sensational win.
Yeah. Hey, this is Tyson Fury. I'm here at Phoenix, Arizona Football College.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Not dead.
Yeah, I get it.
I left my home in Norfolk, Virginia, California, on my mind.
You're good?
I'm good.
Thank you.
Get me a hot dog, get your butt on, hot dog. Corn dogs, get your hot corn dogs. And you can only do the best with what you have on the night. The difference in the champion and a not champion is where a champion's prepared to go on his worst day. This is boxing. There's going to be cuts, there's going to be bruises, there's going to be knockdowns, there's going to be people getting hurt. It's the fight game, it's not ballet, it's a full contact sport. There's going to be blood and guts.
Chris Fowler, pleasure. What do you think of the spectacle?
Unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this from a college sport. Maybe a big time
Is that who you support? I'm a Chelsea guy, so sorry. I make no apologies. They sucked when I first started following them in the 80s. They were barely above relegation. They had no money. We're excited about the rematch, obviously. Don't let him catch you with a shot like that again. He fucking punches hard, doesn't he? Honestly, I'm sure. I have no idea how you got up from the second one. I don't either. That's pure instinct at that point, right?
Instinct for sure. Just get up, get up.
Survive. This game's historic because you've never had two 13-0 teams collide before. You got the Heisman Trophy is the top individual award in the sport, and of the top 9 guys, 5 of the 9 are in this game. So both quarterbacks, the defensive end. Who's going to be maybe the first player selected for the NFL is Ohio State's number 2. He's about 6'6", 250, very, very quick pass rush guy. His job is to decapitate a quarterback. So he's like the pass rush guys are like
not the one thrown into that.
Yeah. So that's cool. I'll let you enjoy it. Appreciate it. Good luck to you. I hope you get to the fight. Thank you, Vince. Okay.
Hey, this is Tyson Fury, and I'm signing off for today. I'm here in Phoenix at Fiesta Bowl. Take it easy. See you all on February the 22nd. Peace out. Both of these teams are unbeaten. 13-0 coming in. So I'm going to have a war.
Ohio State's doing
it. Gonna go start camp now. I'm gonna tear shit up.
And I'm
Peace out.
with him. I'm with you.
Hey Mom, hi Dad, I'm on TV.
Very sharp subject.
Top it on, isn't it?
Yes, sir, it is.
As always. Yeah, it's pretty big.
Let's go.
This is the first time that me and Wilder are going to come face to face to promote the fight. Should have been done maybe a long time ago. It should have been our 10th appearance, but it wasn't. Through no fault of mine. This is me trainer, Sensei Sugar Hill Stewart, aka Big Daddy at Horn. Yeah. Then this is Timmy Alcock by name, Alcock by nature. This is Big Shane, he's my brother / chief security. This is Jorge Capitala, my compa. He's my sensei trainer. This is Huey, my brother / my personal protection bodyguard. This is me, Gypsy King. I think it's going to go absolutely fantastic. You know, BBC and Fox are about to see the Gypsy King live in action for the first time. Last time Fox News saw me, I was a WWE superstar entertainer. Today, I'm going to be Tyson Fury, the boxer, the AKA the Gypsy King, AKA the Dapper Don, and AKA the man who can't turn the motherfucking kettle on. Cause he's a scumbag, don't you know? Ready? Cause he's a scumbag, don't you know?
I anticipate the Rivalry press conference should be pretty exciting. This is an electric event. Heavyweight division is exciting. And this fight here, this rematch is building up to be more of an exciting division like it used to be. It's the heavyweight division. This is the Big Daddy, the Granddaddy event of boxing is the heavyweight division. It's always been, and it always will be.
You know that I can use somebody. You know that I can use somebody.
This kind of event is played right into his hand. You know, with his personality, he's a showman. Just as well as he is in the ring. He does it in the ring, he does it out of the ring. He's always, all the time, a showman.
With a record of 29 wins, no losses, 1 draw, with 20 wins coming by way of knockout from Manchester, England, here is the undefeated lineal heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
Sorry about this. I don't like sitting on little chairs. Better. Woo! It's happening, LA!
Here is the undefeated WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder.
You never been to a baptism?
No.
But this time around...
But I'll turn up for one when I baptise you, sucker.
Never, you can't. Then I said I was going to baptise that ass.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to be baptised.
Oh, I did that.
Well, at least you start listening to me now. You're getting a bit of class with a suit on. Copying me with a suit here.
You can't never...
I give you a little bit of dress sense, you sucker.
You can't never compete against the dressing.
And you've even got a nice nose piercing, you little bitch.
You never compete against the dressing.
2 rounds.
How you going to knock me out?
2 rounds and out. 2 rounds. I'm going to hit you on the point of the chin.
Okay.
The legs are going to go... I can't remember a bigger heavyweight fight in a long time. Maybe Lennox Lewis versus Mike Tyson was the last big fight like this. That was the last US-UK showdown.
2 different fighters, 2 different times, 2 different paths. One go around and talk about he have a lineal title, something that's make-believe and fake. He come around and even have events that go 12 rounds with no belt on him, but the one that holds his pants up now. That's the only thing. But February 22nd, that lineal bullshit, it ends there. It ends with him.
All this talk of the lineal ship, he'll be gone after me and whatever. If he beats me, he'll be beating the lineal heavyweight champion of the world, which means he's the best of his era. And every era there's the best. And I'm the current best lineal champion of my era. I took that title from Vladimir Klitschko, 28th of November 2015. Nobody disputed that Vladimir was the best of the day, and I inherited that title off him. So until somebody beats me, I'm still a lineal champion and still exists. I had a dream. I keep having the same dream about round two. I'm playing poker all the time. I keep getting dealt number two. It's definitely a thing. He's getting knocked out in 2 rounds, 100%. 2. He can laugh about it now. When he's on his back looking up at me, he'll know what I'm talking about, round 2. I'm terrified. I'm not nervous.
I don't want you to be terrified.
I'm absolutely shitting myself.
It's not going to be pleasurable. So when
I'm frightened. I was so frightened last time as well, wasn't I?
But it's okay to be nervous.
I am nervous. I'm scared to death. You're so scary.
Yeah, man.
Look at me, I'm quaking. Ooh. Good luck.
Stay in there, Tyson. Stay in there. Is it a completely different fight than the first one because of what happened decision-wise in the first one?
Yeah, it's a completely different fight. I'm looking for a knockout.
Is there something that you're doing differently just to improve your game a little bit?
No. The majority of boxing fans felt you won the fight, that you don't have to do anything different. You just got to avoid the right hand and you'll get a decision.
Yeah, but I thought I won the fight last time. I didn't get a decision. So what's to say I'm going to get it again?
He said he's going to knock me out in the 2nd round, but I don't think nobody in this room believes that.
Fans would be like, no, you don't have to do that, Tyson. You know, they would have faith in boxing and they would say that's a fight that favors him because he's the puncher.
I'm a puncher too. 20 knockouts out of 29 wins. Someone's always got to go, and it ain't going to go by decision, it's going to go by KO. He's down there.
You know, you can have people to come in and mimic the fighter and stuff like that, but no one would ever be perfect in going and giving me a display.
I'm going to text you one sec. Let me just get this out.
Especially with such an awkward and tall guy like Fury.
I was born by the river. in the little tents. Oh, and just like the river I've been running.
Hey, why do you think you get under his skin so much? It seems
I'm not sure. Maybe it's because I'm tall, dark, and handsome, and he's not.
But I know change gon' come.
Cost us a lot of money.
Thank you very much.
Tyson.
Shane, get rid of all the signing people. He's not signing anything. No, I know that. Okay.
I sound that too.
Yeah, because everyone's screaming at me.
Everybody here's with the team. Good.
Yeah. I'm the only one thought the ring bad, but you know what? I benefit from that. You see that? Benefit.
That's from the golf swing.
Benefits. Look at that. Load me down some more.
Imagine
strong.
Fight wearing suits.
The arm.
Getting on the bus for sure.
You don't give up there until like you get your points across.
What's that?
My buddy right here.
It just doesn't stop.
We gotta go at it, man. We keep you entertained, so you just better be happy. You don't have to pay for this. Shane, should we charge him?
Hey, doing what yourself?
Yeah.
Likewise.
The first fight's not important. The first fight was a failure. The second fight will be a success.
In what way?
In all ways. A to Z. Fail, 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 fail. On both parts. A success is victory. Without victory, there's no success. There was no victory in that fight by either man, so it was a failure.
Do you respect Deontay as a fighter?
No.
Why not?
Because he's a pussy, that's why.
What makes him a pussy?
Just the look of him. You can tell he's a pussy by looking at him. I'm predicting a round 2 knockout. I'll say that again. I'm predicting a round 2 knockout.
Why so early?
Why not? I'll try him in the first. If he doesn't go in the first, I'll try him in the second. And then he's going to go. Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder. They're both unbeaten heavyweights. They've both got O's to lose. Someone's always got to go. There ain't no fight like this. This is the Hector and Achilles of the current day. This is it. This is the biggest fight that anyone can ever witness. This is it. Doesn't get more bigger than this. 2 undefeated heavyweight champions, for the first time in history, going toe-to-toe together as unbeaten champions. That ain't happened before. Both in the primes. One US, one British, one good-looking, one ugly in him. What's not to want to watch?
Great job today.
Thank you.
And great job. This is beautiful. This is nice.
This is a work of art.
It's a work of art. I like the red trim going down. Shane, how are you?
Yeah. Studio and everything's still right.
Bye-bye.
Maybe a little heavier than that?
I'm in a suit. I don't think you'd be shadowboxing with a watch on and a full suit, would you? Maybe you should. I don't know. Maybe we should do it this way as well. Yeah! Perfect. How's that? Amazing. There we go. That's what I like. Shut up, you big dosser!
You have a catchphrase. That's cute.
You have a catchphrase. That's cute. Shut up, you big dosser! That catchphrase, that's cute. Shut up, you big dosser!
Good, yeah. Do you want any other ones?
No.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Perfect.
Good luck.
Overall, I think today was a success. I think we did a lot of media stuff between us, a lot of TV stuff, a lot of talking to different people. I think it'll go to a lot of big audience. And I think the story of the day is, the headline will be, Fury's going for the knockout.
Bonjour.
Tyson.
Welcome.
Bonjour, Bob. Good to see you.
You look good. You feel good, right? Yeah. This is huge. I mean, those 2 companies, Fox and ESPN, did some hell of a job. Just shows how it can be done.
Are we ready to rock and roll? Let's get the party started. Who's going first?
Where does it put you as all-time British heavyweights?
We'll see how the table lies. You know, I'm not going to rank myself at number 1 when I've still got fights left. I think all the ranking and all that sort of stuff is for when you finish with boxing, not while you're still going.
How would you compare how you feel now? How do you do
Fight week, and training camp will always be training camp. You know, I could say I've trained harder for this fight than I did the last one. I've ran further, I've sparred more and all that, but it's very unimportant because when you get in there on the night, none of that matters. Only thing that matters is winning. But I feel fit, I feel strong, everything's going really well, and that's it. Can't wait for Saturday night. Look, I'm not going to pussyfoot about the matter. Deontay Wilder's one of my easiest fights I've ever had. Apart from the 2 knockdowns, it was a one-sided, lopsided mismatch in boxing skill and everything. It was an easy fight, and I've been involved in much tougher fights than that all the way through my career. So yeah, do I expect any more from him? He was exactly what I expected. Limited boxer with immense power. And I knew that going in with 40 odd knockouts on his record.
Why not just
because it's Las Vegas and I want to put on a show. I want a knockout this time. And quite frankly, if I'm going to go down swinging, I prefer that than outboxing him and not getting a decision. You know, draw equals loss to me. That means I've lost.
Tyson, stay there for a second. So we've just got it off the prize for you.
Oh.
You just take a seat. It's done right.
Hey!
How's it going?
Hi buddy, all right?
It's Dasper. So
good man, that's a nice painting.
I have a gift for you. And,
did you paint this?
Yeah, I painted it. So
thank you very much.
Came from Ireland to give it to you.
Tyson Wolf here. Now who's this big dosser here? In this camp I've been masturbating 7 times a day, and they actually put a video together of me and Matthew Mahoney there speaking about it. And then coincidence of it is, a few days later I'm at the Conor McGregor fight, and who do I see backstage? This guy. And he comes straight over to me. He said the video was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And then
we should do the honouring now.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. Lovely to meet you.
God bless you. Thank you very much. We're fighting at the iconic MGM Grand Arena, where all the massive fights have been before me. It's the capital of sports entertainment. It's the capital of any entertainment. It's really a fairy tale dream, coming back from where I was only a few years ago. We all knew where the Egyptian King was, and then to come back and to be headlining Las Vegas for the 3rd time in a row. Can't beat that. I want to put on a good show. I want to be an exciting fight. This is the biggest fight since Frazier and Ali 1971, the first fight, and that went down as a brilliant fight, so I want this to be recognised as one of them fights.
Talk to me about your relationship with Tyson. I can see you starting to smile now of how it's all kind of come into fruition, and now all of a sudden he's everywhere.
He's really captured the country and the world by storm. I love guys like that because it reminds me so much of Ali. With Ali, he would make certain statements and say things about the promotion, and people who were ignorant came up to me and they said that I was a genius because I had obviously told them what to say, which of course I hadn't. And it's the same thing with my relationship with Tyson. All I have to do, have my people do, is tell them to be at a certain place at a certain time, and you don't tell him what to say or how to say it because he knows that better than you.
I think it's all bullshit, yeah. I think he hits like a girl. Yeah, listen, I don't think he is the hardest puncher in boxing at all. Definitely not, actually. And yeah, I think he hits like a feather duster. And I'm going to prove that on Saturday night when I knock him out in the first round.
What does motivate you? If it's not the money, what drives you to get in there and pound fists with some of the biggest humans on the planet?
Obviously, the cocaine and hookers.
That's a hell of an answer. Honestly,
is there anything better than cocaine and hookers?
Well, I don't think so. I mean, but I don't know. Maybe the hookers you can afford are different than the hookers the average person can afford.
I go for the cheap $30 ones.
Well, do you have any advice when dealing for a cheap $30 hooker?
Yeah, always give yourself a shot of penicillin before shagging it.
Good luck Saturday night. We're cheering for you.
Good man. Thank you very much. All the best.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
That'll pick up some heat, Tyson, yeah.
Yeah? Who's next? Because I'm on fire at the minute.
You aren't hunting for this KO.
I'm looking for it as well. I'm looking for it more, and I'm open more to the knockout rather than the points this time. But yeah, I'm going to be going out there being a slick boxer, using good footwork and good feints and good reach and good range. You're going to see an excellent boxing display.
Okay.
You're not going to see a brawler, because I don't do brawling. You're not going to see someone rushing forward with his face forward. Only fools rush in. Yeah. So you're not
Shall we
going to see
sing
that.
Only Fools Rush in? There's a lot of blowing out behind us, but you've got to sing a bit of Elvis when you're in Vegas, for God's sake.
Bright lights and you want to set my soul on fire. Viva Las Vegas. Come on, get to the interview now, you. Stick to business, please.
I will. Genuine question. If you didn't have that deep confidence in what you can actually do in the office, you wouldn't be able to mess around so much, would you?
Exactly. Well, I'm very good in my office, as I've proved many times before. So I've got the ability to be confident, as I am, for a reason. I talk like this because I can back it up. And I backed it up 30 times in a row. And at this level, 12 years in a row,
so excited. I have a special surprise for you. Okay. We have new uniforms.
This is going to stand out. Super stand out.
To be the official ring girls for such a huge fight, I mean, there's no words to describe how they're probably feeling. We're going to be all over the world, and the girls are just thrilled, and I'm just as excited as they are. So we're really excited to actually not be in our traditional blue uniform. So the girls are feeling definitely, I mean, they feel sexy and all about it in the ring anyways, but now that they have like a black and they feel it's like different and they have like a little pop and pizzazz about themselves. So I'm almost guaranteeing their swagger in the ring is gonna be a little bit different, a little bit peppier, a little bit more fun than normal. Let me see. Ta-da. How do you guys feel? Oh my gosh, you guys look amazing.
These are comfortable.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to meet one half of our main event of the evening. Fighting out of Manchester, England. He is the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the Gypsy King, Tyson.
Who's ready for a fucking war? Let's go!
Do you know what? I've done everything correct in camp. I've been here 10 weeks. I feel on fire, ready for anything that they chuck at me, to be honest. I'm fit and strong, I'm in shape, and I'm ready for anything. Cannot wait for Saturday.
Are you still sticking by second round knockout?
100%. Second round. 2 rounds. This is the career-defining fight. This is the fight who cements who's the best heavyweight of this generation right now. I want to take him out nice and quick, do plenty of damage on him in the first round, and then pick up where I left off in the first in round 2, jump on him, put him down a couple of times and make him quit.
You've got a schedule, guys. You've got a schedule. Sorry, you've got a schedule.
As smooth as the camp could possibly get, yep. Listen, it's about countdown now and getting his job done because he's pretty couldn't have prepped no better.
What's that? Thought it was a hamster wheel. Clearly not.
Whenever Tyson comes into camp, he trains hard, you know, but it's been a bit more professional, yeah. Been a bit more professional than normal, and instructions have been clearer. So, it's quite good.
You know, the heavyweight division is on fire at the moment, with me leading the pack of the Wolves, me being the alpha male of all of them. I don't recall the heavyweight division being so exciting since the 1970s. And this, me and Wilder, has got to be the biggest fight since 1971. Since the last time 2 undefeated heavyweight champions fought each other, that was Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier in 1971. It just took a while, nearly 50 years, to get another massive fight like this. So I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to put on a fantastic show, and we're setting the world on fire, that's for sure.
Both of these guys are 2 undefeated guys ready to risk it all again to settle the score. And maybe even one more time after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the reigning and defending WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder.
Deontay, Deontay, you've talked about having to fight and having to prove yourself. If you win Saturday night, when you win, in his words, on Saturday night, what does that say about you and everything that you've done to get yourself to this point?
I mean, it just shows the world that what greatness lies within me, you know. It's going to be an amazing feeling. I'm tired right now with my idol, Muhammad Ali. Once I beat Tyson Fury and knock him out in devastating fashion, I will go on even further, you know, breaking the tiebreaker with Muhammad Ali and go on to do even more amazing things. You know, my goal is to have one champion, one face, one name in the heavyweight division. We all know that boxing is the hurt business, and hopefully we're able to go in healthy and come out the same way we came in. But unfortunately, certain things happens in the ring, and we have bad intentions in this fight. And but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to providing my energy as well as him providing his energy. We both colliding together to have an amazing fight. And then in the end, we all can embrace each other, love on each other, and tell each other what great job that we did.
So well said. We cannot wait. Tuscaloosa's in the building. Thank you.
Bama, where you at, baby?
Deontay, thank you.
Bomb Squad!
These dogs out of their shit, boy.
Tyson Fury, he said, I hope you're ready for a war. When you hear talk of knockout, how does that make you feel?
And I accept it because that's who I am, you know. When people come to see heavyweight fights, especially title fights or whatever, you know, they come to see the knockouts. They're not coming to see a 12-round fight. They come to see knockouts, and that's what I deliver for them each and every time.
Looking forward to Saturday with the champion, Deontay Wilder, on Bernardo Osuna.
Please show the folks what you got on. You know what I'm saying? The lovely. Give it to them. You know what I'm saying? We're the hottest couple around right now, and sometimes we coordinate with each other without even trying or even, you know,
without being in each other's face.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. You know, I guess we've been around for so long, but everything look. I like to look great. You know what I'm saying? When you're looking great, you're feeling great, and when you're feeling great, you get a happy fighter in the ring. When you get a happy fighter in the ring, you get what you want. That's a knockout.
My nerves are so bad every fight. I have anxiety, my legs are shaking, I'm nervous, my hands are shaking, but he always delivers, so he does a good job of that. Bronze Bomber is someone I think that Deontay turns into when he's in the ring. It's his alter ego, and he's two different people. When he's home, he's Deontay Wilder, and when he's fighting, when he's boxing, when he's training, when it's fight week, when he's sparring, when he's in the gym, he's the Bronze Bomber.
Bomb Squad!
Y'all better listen up closely. Or you said that I turn pop on the firm flop. Y'all know the reason.
Killed it. Killed it.
There's even more on the line this time. It's all on the line. Everything's on the line. The last 12 years have been unbeaten. Both go back to 2008 when we turned pro. Everything's on the line for both fighters. What do you think I should do here today then, Frank? Truthfully.
Put it on him.
Put it on him, yeah?
I think so. That's what I mean.
Be nice at the beginning. Boom, put it on him.
Yeah, absolutely. You always do.
Gangster. Yeah. We got my white jacket on, the Nike's jacket, sunglasses, hood up. Let's go. It's been a long time since any organisation has had a big as fight as this, hasn't it? Been a long, long time.
I know. The setup back there was like that.
Yeah, I see.
Like, damn, we finna fight. That's what it feel like fight night. Walk out and ready to go.
You wish it was.
Man, I can't wait.
The Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder.
Oh, he's going to be boiling. They've introduced him first on the stage. Firstly. He's going on first.
The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
I smell pussy.
Yeah, baby.
I smell pussy.
And I'm ready to eat it. Going down, baby.
You're going down,
you remember
midget.
that concussion?
You're going down, midget.
You don't know how you got down.
All the way down this time. 2 rounds.
Deja vu.
Oh,
baby.
2 rounds.
You don't even believe that.
I believe it.
You see that cut? I'm going to reopen it.
I'm
And when
gonna
that
open one
blood,
on you,
when that
don't worry
blood comes
about
down
that.
your face, on one side you have a two-face, and when you can't see, and you know the things that you don't see hurt you the most.
All right, gentlemen.
I know you get the drill.
You're gonna get drilled.
I know
Never
you
mind
get the
me.
drill. You know what I'm looking for. You know what I come to get. I'ma take it.
You come to get an ass whooping.
Take it.
Pussy.
I'ma take it. Trust me. Everything
we
I've
invite you to
told
take
you
a seat.
came true. Everything.
Look how small you are, you little midget.
Hey, you ever heard of David and Goliath?
Yeah.
You know that story, what happened? It is gonna happen again.
Yeah, but the thing is, you
And,
you
it's gonna
don't
happen
believe
this
in all
time
that.
around. You ain't
don't
getting
believe
up.
in David and
You
Goliath.
ain't getting up. I'm gonna show you
I'll tell
better
you
than I
that.
can tell you.
And stop
I'm gonna
pushing
show you.
forward.
I'm gonna show you better. I'm gonna show you better. I can tell you.
Keep yourself
I'm gonna show you
calm.
better. I can tell you.
Pussy.
I'm gonna show you better. I
Keep
can tell you.
yourself calm.
I'm gonna show you better. I can tell you.
Look at him, he's like a little featherweight when I pushed him across the room. You little bitch. Light heavyweight, I'm gonna bust you. I'm gonna pop you like a balloon, you little pussy. You're busted. Busted.
We'll see.
100%. Never been so sure of something in my life. You're getting it, pussy. You big dosser. You big dosser. You're getting it. Don't worry about that. You're going down. I put everything on it, you're going down. You get knocked spark out. Spark out. I'm going to punch your face right in for you. Punch your face in. I'm going to laugh at you. You couldn't even beat me last time. 3 years out the ring, and I still beat you. You had to rob me in LA to get a decision, to get a draw, to keep your undefeated record. I come to your show. Now you work for me. You was on this ring as a challenger. You're challenging the lineal champion. The only thing is, though, D, is this. You couldn't keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. You little pussy. Can't wait. Can't wait.
Hey, it was a great moment in time to stand over your body just to see you land there.
my better judgment.
Your whole 6'9" body just laying across like a murder scene. And I'm going to do it again. Trust me.
Well, it's nice to be with you guys again. Good to be with you, champ. Tyson, good to be with you.
Thank you very much, Joe. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well.
I will give you the opening comment here.
He better not ever say he got me to big time boxing. Ever in this game, I'm going to slap him. Because
welcome to big time boxing. I'm waiting for the slap.
Everybody to big time boxing is me.
Opening statement.
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to big time boxing. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that. I done hit a nerve. He just shaking on the table, boy.
Go ahead, Tyson.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, man.
The so-called biggest puncher that couldn't even keep a man down in the 12th round. I'm going to take him, I'm going to cut him and see how he feels like it. I'm going to see if he's going to get up off the floor. I don't think he's got the bottled minerals, bollocks, whatever you want to call it. He ain't got it. He's an on-top fighter. He's a bully fighter. And when a bully gets bullied, he folds every single time. Wilder, this is a big act for him. He's very nervous underneath. I can see his jumper going in and out with his heartbeat pounding out of his chest. Terrified.
You believe he's nervous right now sitting on
He's
stage
nervous.
with you?
He's nervous as hell. He don't know what to expect. He doesn't know what to expect, and he's getting knocked out. I can't wait to do it, honestly.
You know what else?
You're nothing but a big skinny little pussy, honestly. That's all you are.
Just sit down.
You ain't nothing.
Sit down.
You ain't scary. You're not terrifying. I don't look at you and see fear. I look at you and see a fucking pussy with a nose ring in. You little bitch.
What do you say we take a quick and much needed break?
I can't wait to do it, honestly.
You know what else?
You're nothing but a big skinny little pussy, honestly. That's all you are.
Just sit down.
You ain't nothing.
Sit down.
You ain't scary. You're not terrifying. I don't look at you and see fear. I look at you and see a fucking pussy with a nose ring in. You little bitch.
What do you say we take a quick and much needed break for a moment? The final news conference, Wilder Fury 2, continues from Vegas after this.
You guys are seriously. You guys are on.
You funny, big mama.
You funny little mama.
Funny, man.
You definitely funny.
Why you just can't tell
Skinny
the truth?
ass.
What? I love it. And I got
Skinny
a
ass.
nice. I got a nice. I got a name.
Bring it to the fight with you.
And my missus don't never.
I'm going to turn it around and bend you over, you little pussy.
8 kids later, baby.
You're nothing but a 6'7" virgin. I'm going to break you in, you little bitch.
All that skinny talk when I'm laying 43 motherfuckers on the ground. Get out of here, bro. We don't want to hear about
Skinny,
that.
no power, can't punch.
I don't never have a problem with nothing.
Only one thing you have a problem with. Me. Me. You always have a problem with me.
On my level, big mama.
Because you can't beat me at anything. Can't beat me at anything.
That's your problem?
Yes.
Okay.
Can't beat me at nothing.
You coming to the party after that?
Yes. Yeah, I'll be there.
We're gonna party hard.
I'll be there with your belt.
We're gonna party hard.
Which will then be mine.
And everything goes, so you can be comfortable as possible.
Don't worry about it. Just turn up. Turn up to the after party. And if you're lucky, I might give you something while you're there. Just admit it. I'm your idol. I'm everything you inspire to be. I'm like a big brother to you.
That's one thing about
you copy me in everything I do.
I'm gonna keep it real.
This ain't you. This is me, but this ain't you.
All hell, I'm a king. I walk in peace. I come in peace. My surrounding in peace. My aura
You're no
is peace.
king.
My vibe
You're
is
a third place
my
loser.
energy is peace until you break peace. And you know what?
Third place loser. I'm a king. I say Gypsy King. You say Bronze Bomber. Yeah, third place loser. Is that happy you're coming third? I wouldn't even put that in my name, third place. You're the third best heavyweight in the world. I'll give you that. You're third place loser.
A man that don't play no fucking game.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll give it Joshua. Why not?
You just said last week that Joshua.
Fuck him. He's going to number 3 now. He's going to number 3.
He's nervous.
He's dropped in my pound for pound
You just
list.
said a couple days ago you're the top 2 heavyweights in the world.
Now I'm number 3.
I'm putting you down to number 3, bum.
I done brought him back and now I'm number 3. Damn. Who number 1?
Me.
And who number 2?
Your mama.
Oh, man. And she deserved to be number 1.
She can be number 1.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a big show, and I'm very happy that we could all get together and put this on for the fans around the world. And, you know, if it's anything as good as the talking we're doing up on stage, we're in for a real treat, aren't we? That's for sure. Let's hope both men back up all the shit talk, eh? And put on a good fight, which really counts and really matters.
What we're looking at here is a display of shirts that have all once been made iconic by Tyson. There's a story being told. Someone with Tyson's personality and charisma can only carry these type of items. They're very, very bright and vibrant, and it's amazing to have this collaborative relationship with Tyson. None of these ideas wouldn't be possible without his inspiration or ultimately his own life. Like, we're almost telling a story through these garments. With this particular shirt, it kind of depicts Tyson through the highs and even through the lows. Looking at here, you can see Tyson in the 12th round on one knee. There's another shot of Tyson holding the belts. This is almost like a demonstration of past, present, and hopefully future. So this is the lineal shirt. This is all the iconic heavyweights that Tyson gains inspiration from and has admiration for. Likes of Mike Tyson, Joe Louis, Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali, and of course Tyson Fury himself. He's also featured here. This is almost like the Mount Rushmore of heavyweight greats. This piece here depicts numerous different facial expressions: focused, determined, down, sad, happy. We've taken a lot of his quotes, things like, "I'm not scared of the devil. If the devil confronted me, I'll confront him back. I am the Gypsy King." There are dark elements, but ultimately the shirts are colourful and vibrant and fun, like him, and they have to be, because Tyson is like a very humorous, charismatic person. We also believe we're working with someone that is a special person, like one of the greatest of their generation. And ultimately, when he comes over to the US, my brief was, let's steal the show, let's up the ante, take it to a new level. We want to grab the hearts, minds and souls of the US public as well. You know, as we were talking about, Shane, his brother, always says, the hard work takes place in the camp. If you can add that extra 2 to 5% confidence, because he's already got bags full of confidence, it's almost like the Superman cape.
Now that's the suit.
This is the big Dosser suit. I'm the only guy who's never knocked out. I'm the only guy he's hit flush, knocked down, and I got back up and got right back into him. So Deontay Wilder has got mental issues at the moment because he's hit me with his best 2 punches clean for free. And it put me down, but I got back up.
Will you be aggressive opening bell?
Round 1, I'm on him. I'll be all over him like a cheap suit. Don't worry about that.
By the way, you are not wearing a cheap suit. You are wearing a beautiful suit.
Why, thank you very much. This is the AKA the Big Dosser suit, keeping it spicy.
All right. Finally, you've got a couple of days, about 48 hours to this thing. What do you do, Tyson? What are your next 48 hours like?
The next 48 hours are chilled, calm, relaxed, taking it all in my stride, enjoying every minute, and that's it, living life. The fight ain't here yet. We're still only it's still only Thursday. Not long to wait before I kick Deontay Wilder's ass.
Look at him.
I'm going to make him pay, don't worry about that.
My man. What's up, baby? You doing all right, man? Blessings. What's going on, man? You doing all right? Blessings. When I look at the whole landscape of the heavyweight division, I don't see no other heavyweight in the division that's so compatible. I think we meant for each other. You know what I'm saying? And what makes great fights, and that's what I like about it. You know what I'm saying?
Does the fear of losing drive you?
With the loss, you can always get put down and get back up. That's what I consider. But I don't put it in my mind that I would lose or this is the biggest fight of my life. Because it's easy to have a big promotion and like damn, I knocked everybody out. I did this. What if I lose? What if? You know what I'm saying? I don't speak those terms. I just enjoy the moment and I think about me winning. I meditate about me winning. I visualize about me winning.
Why are you gonna beat Tyson Fury?
Why I'm gonna beat him?
Why are you gonna beat him?
Why I'm gonna beat him is, my mindset. My mindset is so much stronger than he is. My mindset has brought me to this very point in my life. My mindset have allowed me to overcome adversity. My mindset has allowed me to break the chains of me when so many people have labeled me as a statistic of society. Many people say you ain't shit and you will never be shit. And those same people had to come apologize to me, but they did it afar. They said it in my face, but they apologized afar, so that apology doesn't count. For me, like I said, man, when I think about this, so many things go through my head when people ask me questions. I have so much to say. I think I talk a lot now. Because there's so much come through my head asking the question, and I'll fade, I'll float away. Sometimes I forget the question because my mind, so many things coming to me.
How you gonna win?
Yeah, and okay, thank you.
I was saying this earlier, you fought in countries, you find the best fighters, demand that you fight them. But I saw a story.
Kobe was way more than just a basketball player. He was an icon, just the way he thought. Never want to be number 2, always want to be the best. How to get better, I want to up my game. Once I heard about this Kobe incident, the first thing that came to my mind was his family. Because I know part of that hurt. Back in 2013, I lost my mom's. You losing somebody in your household, you'll get reminded of it every day. This tells you why it meant so much to me to do a tribute to Kobe and his family. I get a shirt made every fight to match the colors of my outfit, my trunks, my top. So I always got to make sure that shirt my mom's matches. I always got a picture of my mom's wearing when I walk up to the ring. So right when I take off the jacket, it's the first thing they see. My mom's. I feel that's my job to make sure to let everybody know. That's where it all started. Let her name will never die as long as I'm right here. So that's why I feel it's important for her to be on the big jumbotron, so everybody feels it deep inside them. They feel Kobe and his family. But this is my way of just trying to pay my respect, because like I said, it's tough. You're losing somebody that you're used to waking up to every morning. You know, so like I said, to the Saturday night, February 22nd, I'll fight for my city, my mom's, and Bryant's family.
You're just looking fresh. What's happening? Here, is it?
Let's see. It says Dawson. Big Dawson. You big Dawson. Nice. I love it, Jeff.
Dawson, what does that like mean?
Google it. Urban Dictionary.
What the hell did you say?
World champion in 9 years. He was gifted a draw against Tyson Fury in a match with named Dawson.
Wow. This is like the most knowledgeable boxing group you're ever going to see. You'll never see it again.
You're not really thinking about retirement, are you?
3 more fights, baby.
So undisputed is not something you care about?
I've already been the undisputed king. Doesn't mean anything to me. Give it all up. I can actually sit here and say, all them belts, all that acclaim, absolutely did nothing for me. Didn't turn me on, didn't make me happy. And I was a sad man when I had everything like that.
The question I have is a 270. Like a 256-pound man is a big man. Why add 14 and a half pounds to, weigh him down when he could still be in the mid-250s and still have the same game plan?
When I'm coming light, I feel the punches more. If I get below 10% body fat, 10%, I feel shots. Where at 250, 270, 270 pounds, 260s, I walk right through them, I don't feel them.
Well, you answered my question because I was going to ask you how is bigger better.
Yeah, I can absorb more punishment at a heavier weight. I can take better shots.
If you won 8 to 10 rounds, which I think you did, why change anything?
Last time I did was good, but it was a failure in my opinion. I either win or I don't. I don't do draws. So that was a loss to me. I hired Shug because I knew he was going to work on this game plan of knocking him out. And the only way I can guarantee a victory is knock him out.
So what's going to be different specifically then? You going to stay in the pocket? Or what?
Well, that would be telling now, wouldn't it? Just tune in on Saturday night.
Let's go, jump. See you, buddy.
What do you think? My gut say Fury. My brain say Wilder. It's kind of hard. It's a pick a fight.
Hey, Bob, you know what he just told me? He planned to move up to 54 and become a champion at 154 too.
Well, I thought he was going to move up to heavyweight and take on Fury.
If you had to fight Wilder, you had to fight Fury, how would you fight him?
And it'll be a lot harder to fight Fury because he's a good boxer. So it's like, I don't know what game plan I had to use on him because if you try to rough him up, he might outbox you. If you try to box with him, he might outbox you. So either way, it'll be hard.
Oh, give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
Terrence Crawford, Shakur Stevenson right here now on Radio
We got the present and the very near future because I hate calling him future now.
He's a world champion
exactly.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Those prospect days are over. Those contender days are over. The young Newark Lion is here.
Actually, both. Who won the first fight between Wilder and Fury?
Fury won.
Both. You said
he won. He right. Because the count was too long.
He already knocked him down once, right?
Right.
And then the way that he knocked him down the second time.
He's saying that he should have waved it off right away.
Any other fight, it wouldn't even been a count.
No, that's true.
But this ain't that wasn't any other fight.
Did you see how that man failed?
But you're really talking about an if because in reality he did get up.
He did get up.
So if he got up, it's only 10-8. It's only 10-8.
And he got up more aggressive.
Right.
Yeah, he did.
Right. So all right. The way he went down, it could have been waved off. But the fact that the way he got up, then you felt good about, all right, he's bouncing, he's ready to go. So you're on the fence with
Tyson Fury won
more rounds.
The fight.
Right.
Because he should have won on points.
Yeah.
But Deontay Wilder should have got the knockout.
Who's going to win tomorrow night?
See, that's where I'm 50-50 again because Deontay Wilder, once he laid that big bomb on you, you know, it's good night.
But he got to land it.
Right. But at the same time, Tyson Fury ain't coming off no 3-year layoff.
That's a good point. But
so you think he'll be a better fighter tomorrow night?
Yes.
Yo, you looking real swole. Matter of fact, let me call Vada. Call Vada over here. You looking real
guy's looking like a middleweight here. I know he played with the fact that he's going up to 154. He might be telling the truth.
He looking
like
swole.
a damn
Yo, hold on. You did say you was going up to 160.
Oh, 160. That's
you was lying about that. You was joking, right?
Yeah, I'm going to 178.
Ain't no 178.
All right, folks.
Look at amateur.
Listen, we got to let these guys go. We're live from Radio Row. Listen, man, it's good to see you guys. Two of the best fighters in the world. The present, the future is here. Shakur Stevenson, Terrence Bud Crawford. These my guys right here, no doubt.
To see the Gypsy King knock out the Big Dosser. That's what we're here for.
of the world between the two undefeated Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Wilder was first to arrive here this afternoon. Meanwhile, you hear the massive roar of the scene for the arrival of Tyson Fury.
Christian just said this, they've cut it off at 7,000 and they won't let any more in. 7,000 people for a weigh-in.
Okay. Well, we can't get that for a weigh-in. Let me go. You're going to get them going.
I'm going to get them going, don't worry about that.
How we feeling, Las Vegas? Deontay Wilder resting before he gets on the scale.
How can you beat a man like that?
Your dad would say, "Oi, you, get up and get out of here now. Go and do that in your own home."
They're well aware of what they're in store for tomorrow night and what's on the line, the WBC Championship and the Lineal Heavyweight Championship of the world. And oh, by the way, the Ring Magazine belt, which is history written. I feel good about all this, Joe. I feel great about all this. Tyson's all smiles. Wilder is calmly sitting back right now. In moments, they will be out on stage together on the scale. They're turning this into a comedy show now. There's his big bro. There's Big Bro Shane right there. And he's playing with his hair. And the camera here. No. Tyson Fury all the way! Hey, he's gonna win, yeah!
We're walking to the staging area. Feels like when you hear this song, it's normally got started, isn't it? I've got all the hair stuff in the This is crazy, this, isn't it? We want him behind the curtain here. 95%, we're behind the curtain now.
We're going to the right? Yep. This is your short. You created all of this energy. Nobody ever gave you nothing.
With the main event of the evening, the highly anticipated rematch for the WBC and Lineal Heavyweight Championship of the world. First, standing at 6 feet 9 inches from Manchester, England, he is the undefeated Lineal Heavyweight Champion of the world, the Gypsy this time with a record of 29 wins, no losses, 1 draw with 20 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the former unified heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. And Tyson Fury weighs in at 273 pounds.
Wow. Whoa. All right, here comes Wilder, folks.
No losses, 1 draw, 41 wins coming by way of knockout. The undefeated WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder. 231 pounds for Deontay Wilder.
Programs. The lineal heavyweight champion of the world, Fury, against the WBC champ, Deontay Wilder.
There's a lot of energy in this room right now. British fans out in force for Tyson Fury.
The most anticipated fight in a generation. The fight that has been roaring with mainstream galvanizing buzz, as everybody knows this is the place to be.
Looking back at all the great fights, this is the greatest fight of our era, by far. You know, you got 2 undefeated world champions, 6'9" versus 6'7", a Brit versus an American, a talker versus a talker, an entertainer versus an entertainer, a pure boxer versus a pure puncher. This is the clash of styles.
I'm not nervous.
I don't want you to be terrified.
I'm absolutely shitting myself.
It's not going to be pleasurable. So when
I'm frightened. I was so frightened last time as well, wasn't I?
It is time to meet one half of our main event. He is the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
Who's ready for a fucking war? Let's go!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the reigning and defending WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder.
You know what I come to get. I'ma take it.
You come to get an ass whooping.
Take it.
Pussy.
I'ma take it. I'ma show you better than I can tell you.
And stop
I'ma
pushing
show
forward.
you. I'ma show you better. I'ma show you better I can tell you.
Keep yourself calm.
I'ma show you better I can tell you.
Pussy.
I'ma show you better I can
Keep yourself calm.
I'ma show you better I can tell you.
Look at him, he's like a little featherweight when I pushed him across the room. You little bitch.
Bring that to me. That's the one for me.
Yeah, this is basically his breakfast he has every morning. I know his body's gonna respond to this, you know? It's not like we're gonna throw new foods at him. Everything that he had today, he's had during camp. Nothing new. A lot of people trying to do special stuff on fight day. Like, oh man, I'm gonna try this supplement or I'm gonna add caffeine. You know, and then they're like, why is my heart going a million miles an hour? Just giving him lots of options. If he ate all this fruit, he would stomach would probably be in the hurt locker. That's all she wrote.
Today's the day. Just stay relaxed. Don't get overwhelmed by it all. Be in the moment, be present. and enjoy it. That's all you got to do. Enjoy it. This is what we do. This is what we want. This is what we train for. This is what we enjoy. And make the most of it.
Any of you want some of this? You hungry? Want some food?
Tyson's a unique character. You don't even feel like fight day, to be honest with you. He's got the biggest fight of his life coming up, and he's just a calm character. You know, watch the movie. Had a chat about the boxing this morning. Listen, it's all good, but the more we can do to make the ball just roll smoothly, the better. So that's the aim of the whole plan. Tyson was born for this, and even if he wasn't born for it, he trains like it, and he has done since being a boxer. This camp's been proper. He's had proper training, proper food, everything's been right. And like I say, Tyson is unbeatable in his night. You know, the only way Tyson can get beat is one punch and he's out. Wilder can't dogfight him, he can't box him, he can't really do anything better than him, apart from the one punch, which is a good trick. And if you get caught with that, Wilder deserves to win because he's got one chance at it to land it, and if he lands it, it means he's very good. So yeah. There will be no excuses if anything goes wrong tonight.
1, 2, 3.
Championship couple.
Championship.
It's the biggest you can get. It's the biggest you can get. 2 unbeaten heavyweights. You know, the other ones avoid each other, don't they? But these two, they're willing to meet and go for it. And Tyson's going to do the business.
I'm enjoying this. A lot of people are afraid and anxious and frightened. But to me, this is my job. It's what I get paid to do. This is my time in the stars, this time in the sun, 5 minutes of fame, whatever you want to call it. This is what I live to do. I lived and breathed this since I've been 14 years old, and I couldn't think of being in any better place in the world. I'd rather be here, get punched in the face by Wilder, because that's what turns me on, gets me juices flowing. Listen, I want to put on a show. I want to knock out this time. And quite frankly, if I'm going to go down swinging, I prefer that than outboxing him and not getting a decision. You know, draw equals loss to me. That means I've lost. So yeah, rather than lose, I'll go out swinging.
Special night here in Vegas. Wilder Fury 2. The long lineal line, the WBC belt, they are set and ready to answer who's the greatest of right now. There is something about these two undefeated heavyweights, something about this mega promotion that really brings us back to the most recent golden era of the big Vegas heavyweight fights. What is happening here tonight is breaking the record for a live gate of heavyweight boxing in the state of Nevada. Give credit to both Top Rank and the PBC, as well as Fox and ESPN, of having great common sense leadership to saying, make this fight. So after a year of debating it, after months of training for it, after a promotional tsunami that has hyped it, it's now just the two of them. He puts him down! Fury scores the knockdown in round number 3!
Fury looks like if he lands a good punch, Deontay will go down.
Another head snapping from Tyson Fury. This fight is over! A TKO victory! There is only one! Crown the king, the lone undefeated heavyweight champion of the world! Tyson Fury, the champion! Deontay Wilder's corner was throwing in the towel. The ref stepped in.
Andy, very good. Thank you so much. I told you the team was back together tonight.
I knew we could do that, I knew it. That's the best in the world, that's the best in history, it's amazing.
Oh, I can't describe it, I feel like crying, I'm that happy. Over the moon.
I put the Mayan belt on top of my prize collection. This will go right at the top. This was the only belt that I've given me over the years. And I just want to say thank you again for giving me the opportunity twice.
Wonderful sign of respect. Two men who have shared so much.
What a fighter. What a fighter you are. Anyone who you land on, let me tell you something, you hit me in that first round, and I nearly went fucking cuckoo, dynamite. God bless you. Bob, you You believed in me, you brought me over here, and I delivered. We are back.
What about the man with the body shot back in heavyweight?
That's the power of me this week.
He is still the undefeated lineal heavyweight champion and the new WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
The King has returned to the top of the throne. I said I'd sing a song tonight, you know. Today, everybody, the music time. All together now. This is American pie. Oh, Chevy from the levee after the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this will be the day that I die. What? This will be the day that I die. Thank you, Las Vegas!
Tonight, we're all gypsies! It feels so lovely. All the hard work that he put into it, all the hard work that I put into it, all the hard work, the cook, the stretch, everybody, the whole team, man. Everybody put in a lot of work, and it paid off.
I'm obviously more than happy, but it was expected. Tyson's the best in the world by 10 miles. In my opinion, he's the best ever. We knew this was going to happen. We told you, didn't we? We told you. You can only tell people. We told you.
I'm proud of continuing what Emmanuel started. What's next for you guys? More knockouts.
Second time, baby!
The sport has a megastar. A star is born Vegas style. That's the baddest man of all. The Gypsy King is king of boxing. Unbelievable performance.
Come on, baby. Thank you very much. God bless you. I feel like a champ, baby. I feel like a champ.